Hi guys, so I've been wanting to make this video for a while. I just didn't know how to do it. Sorry, I'm sitting on pillows, it's really uncomfortable. I just didn't know what to say. But I want to talk about swearing. Like, I do it, obviously. I swear a lot, and I love swearing, and all of my friends swear, except for like none of them, you know. So everyone I know pretty much swears. I have been smacked before for swearing, but this may or may not have been because I told someone to fuck off, but, anyway, so before, I used to think that there was a double standard with swearing, like, well, actually, prior to that, I used to think that there were people who could swear and people who couldn't. Like, some people just sound absolutely ridiculous when they swear, and I'm like, no one's taking you seriously right now. You sound like an imbecile. Like, they just can't do it. It just sounds incredibly unnatural and weird and robotic coming out of their face, and I'm like, you should probably never do that again. And so first I had that weird assumption. Then I got to like, well, maybe there's just a double standard. Like, maybe, you know, when you swear, people are all like, oh, she's really cool, she's all grown up, blah blah. Or people are like, God, that was really inconsiderate and offensive and dumb. Like, couldn't you think of another word to say? And sometimes you just can't. Like, sometimes you need it as like an adjective word. Like, not even the way it's actually supposed to be used. Like, just saying, oh, I'm so fucking tired. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know, but people say it. I say it all the time. And so I used to think there was a double standard. Like, there's that kind of swearing that's just like, you just sound like an idiot. And then there's swearing that's like, you're really cool and it's acceptable and blah blah blah. Because I have this thing that there's double standard with everything. But today, well, yesterday technically, I figured it out. I figured out the differences. I figured out the key to swearing. So there's the people who, like me, will just fuck around, basically. Just, I'm fucking tired, oh, like, fuck this shit. Like, just messing around, like, jokingly, playfully saying bad words. And I'm making this video because, I was watching the news, oddly enough, or maybe it wasn't the news, maybe it was like Extra or something, but Jillian, the physical trainer, was like, my New Year's resolution, I always say I'm gonna give up swearing, but you know. And then I thought about it and I was like, should I give up swearing for New Year's? I already gave up swearing for like a month. No go. Bad decision. One, was really bad at it. Two, really hard to do. I've given up certain swear words that and I still end up saying them, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean that to come out of my face. But then I thought about Jillian not swearing, and I was like, that's a weird situation. So I wanted to know what made it acceptable for her to swear, and what made some people not able to swear. I figured it out today, sort of. So, I'm obviously one of the people who jokingly mess around and swear and whatever. If you're offended by it, I'm probably not gonna stop. But I don't swear at people. I don't directly mean it offensively. I don't mean to piss people off when I swear. There are occasions where I'm like, what are you fucking doing? But, you know, it's to my friends so they understand and they don't get freaked out or whatever. And so there's that, and then there's the people who, I ask a simple question, very politely, very professionally, or at least I think so, because I retyped it 3 times and had 2 other people read it, and I was like, I don't want to offend anybody, there's obviously a problem here, we need to figure out what it is. And so I posted on Facebook, and I was like, hey, we realize there's some issues, we realize there have been some significant issues with the way this has been run before. If you have any comments, or questions, or concerns, or expectations of us, please let us know. And so you know, I get one really nice comment, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We've tried that. Thanks for your fucking perspective. And then the next two comments were so obscene that I was like, who started this? What rumor? Where did this happen? And this girl comes out and it wasn't a question. She was full on accusing us of like all this shit. And I was like, are you really? Over Facebook? Are you really doing this right now? And she was like, it'd be really cool if you guys didn't lose the list that we were supposed to watch, blah blah blah. So mad the officers couldn't keep track of that, blah blah. I'm like, cool. And so then I sent her a message and I was like, hey, just for your information, this is what happened. I'm sorry, we will work to fix this. Thank you. And then she commented, there's one swear that offends me, and that's if someone says, God damn. I'm not really super religious, but I just that context bothers me for whatever reason. So I try not to say it. There are instances where it's the only thing that can describe my situation. I'm just like, and then I end up saying it, and I'm just like, sorry, I didn't mean to, like, I'm sorry. So she's posting on Facebook, and she's like, oh, and by the way, funds are the fucking goddamn problem with this club. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? You're gonna swear about that on Facebook, on Anime Club? Like, really? And, so I figured it out. The difference between my swearing and the ridiculous, offensive, just absurdities that people say that just sound so freaking stupid. I can't even figure out a word to say that's not a swear. I do it playfully and joke around. Do not swear when you are mad. Just don't do it. You just sound like a freaking idiot. You are probably like so mind boggled that you can't think of anything to say. So you're just like, well, you're fucking stupid. It's just like, okay, you could have just said you're stupid. Like, you're not proving a point further either way. Like, it's not helping your case. You are obviously getting pissed off and bothered by it. 1, 2, you're just like proving to everybody. You're just showing them that you're bothered, and you're just giving them more power. If you're swearing, because they can tell you're getting flustered, they can tell that they're getting to you, and it's almost like openly admitting you're wrong. It just sounds so stupid. I mean, yeah, swearing at people offensively, probably you should not, but that is not, people can swear like that. People can do that, but if you swear when you're mad, you automatically sound like an idiot, and your argument is automatically invalid. Invalid? Yeah, that's a word. So please just don't do it. You sound incredibly stupid, and I'm sorry for those, like, I don't know. There are some situations where both people get flustered and they start swearing at each other. That's different because it's actually at someone meaning to be offensive. It's not in your argument. So, there's that. Sorry this is quite long, but I figured out the key to swearing, and I hope this has given you some insight into the crazy world of the English language? I think? I don't really know. But I don't know, it was just so mind-boggling. Like, please just don't swear when you're mad or in an argument. Because if you don't necessarily have to remain calm in an argument, but if you manage to keep your composure and not swear, anybody outside of that argument who doesn't actually know what's going on, looking in on that and sees the other, like, if the other person's just completely exploding and you're just like, well, this is what I feel, they're gonna be like, oh my god, that person is amazing. Like, holy crap, how are they containing themselves like that? Like, they will think you have, like, some godlike power. I don't even know, but it's very fascinating to see that, and regardless of whose side the outsiders would be on if they were actually in the argument, seeing a person remain calm and not swearing is highly respectful, and not a lot of people can do it. And I'm one of the people, I have a very quick temper, so I'm probably very guilty of just randomly swearing during an argument, and people are just like, okay, that was really lame. But that is the key to swearing. You can do it playfully and just messing around, and you can swear at people and call them mean names and be offensive if you want to. They're gonna get mad. But if you're actually in a valid argument or having a valid point to say, don't swear, you sound like an idiot. That is all. I just wanted to give you this key, this little tidbit of information so you can survive in the real world and not fall flat on your face and not look like an idiot when you're trying to win an argument. So that is my tip to society for now. And please take that tidbit and actually use it in life and stuff. And have a fantastic day. Look it, it's snowing. I don't know if you can actually see that. No, you can't. It just looks white. Well, that's pretty much it. It's just snowing. Okay. Well, sorry. Yeah. Take that and run with it. Goodbye.